Hey guys, what's going on? Nivens here. Time for your weekly rock wind-up. And I guess, what's the old expression? Any press is good press? Well, if you're Ozzy Osbourne, you're definitely feeling the heat from that press. Sharon! So here's what's going on. First, his mistress, Michelle Pugh, gave an exclusive interview to People magazine. I'm sure that was well-intended, right? Now it seems that Miss Pugh, I believe that's how you say her name, is suing Kelly Osbourne, Ozzy's daughter. Because if you recall, back in May 23rd, when it came to light that Ozzy was having an affair, Kelly blasted on Twitter, "Anyone looking for cheap, chunky, low light and blowout and a blowjob, call," along with the phone number to Miss Pugh, since she's a hairdresser, worked on Ozzy's hair. Her number has since been disconnected, obviously, for getting calls. So what's interesting about this is that Kelly is being sued by the former mistress for defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and public disclosure of public facts. That's the one I don't get. Not the best part about this. The sad part, I guess you will, about this is when she was giving the interview with People, she said that her and Ozzy connected, quote, on an emotional level. They had shared passions, and that it was deep. According to a representative from Ozzy, he said he's been dealing with sex addiction. He is sorry if Ms. Pugh took their sexual relationship out of context. He would like to apologize to the other women he has also been having sexual relationships with. Out of the bad comes good. And he has since gone into intense therapy, and he's very thankful for his wife Sharon for standing by his side. This one popped up on Friday of last week, and I thought it was kind of interesting. Billy Corgan taken to Facebook to do one of those kind of like, hey guys, what's going on, live video feeds that we all do. We only have like 6 people that watch him. But what's interesting, he said he's starting up a new band with a couple of guys that he's been worked with before, and that when talking about Smashing Pumpkins, something very exciting is in the works, and it's going to be interesting. Now, if you recall, he's been seen on stage with Jimmy Chamberlain and James Iha. So Melissa Gretzky, I believe is how you say it, or whatever you say her last name, she's the only one that's been absent in terms of the original reunion. Are we going to see a Smashing Pumpkins original reunion? I don't know, but it seems like at least the rumor mill is spinning that. Well, and believe it or not, Slash is a big fan of Evel Knievel. In fact, Slash and Miles Kennedy recorded a jam, Rocket Man from Elton John. Now, how does all this go full circle? Well, there's a dude that's going to be trying to take on the Hollywood stuntman's attempt, of course, Evel Knievel, to jump across Idaho's Snake River Canyon. The guy's name's Eddie Braun. He idolized Knievel growing up, and he's going to make this jump on the 17th. Hopefully, obviously. He did a Kickstarter campaign to raise $1.5 million. A lot of it is his own money. But in doing that campaign, he enlisted the help of Slash and Miles Kennedy to do that song. And then they got the green light and the go-ahead from Elton John. So good luck to you, Mr. Braun, in making your jump in September. And to close out your weekly rock wind-up with a couple of new announcements. Glenn Danzig, of course, put out an album back in November titled Skeletons. It was a covers album. Now there's going to be a limited edition 12-inch picture disc. Only about 1,000 of them will be printed. It'll be available August 26th in select retail shops, also via Nuclear Blast. And a vulgar display of Pantera, the very first ever authorized visual history of Pantera, going to be released September 13th via Lesser Gods. Of course, it's going to be a behind-the-scenes look at the great metalers that was, or were, or is, if you will, Pantera. If you want to take some of the photo samples, take a look at them, go to lessergodsbooks.com. I'm not sure if it's at lessergodsbooks.com or just lessergodsbooks.com, but look up Lesser Gods Books, Pantera. Still pointing in the right direction. So, I'm Nivens. Thank you very much for tuning in to your weekly rock wind-up. Have a great weekend doing what you do, and